Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of BILVAVI, MISHKAN, EVNEH, how it is that the Mitzvos are eitzos. They are 613 advisory actions for a person to be involved with that are going to bring us closer to Hashem. Let's think about this, he says, and bring an example from one mitzvah. And this is a man who adorns himself and wraps himself in a talis in the morning when he comes to shul. Adam kamba boiker v'hoylech lebeis hakneses. A person wakes up in the morning, he goes to the beis hakneses to shul, umizate betalis, and he wraps himself in a talis. Harei ha'adam mekayim ato mitzvah esei deraisa. At this moment, when he puts on the talis, he's fulfilling a positive commandment that was given to us min deraisa from the Torah. What should a person be thinking about? Or what is a person thinking about at the time that he is wrapping himself in the talis? The truth is, the first question is not what is he thinking, rather, is he thinking? When a person drags his feet into shul at 6 o'clock in the morning and his eyes are half open and half closed and his mind is still sleeping and he wraps the talis around himself, is he thinking? Is he thinking? Or maybe he's just going through the motions without any real thought at all. Meaning, is he lacking the deeper thoughts that he should have when he puts on the talis? I mean, his physical action, that certainly he's aware of. The question is, does he understand the much deeper component that's going on when he wraps himself in his talis? Does he leave that place of an Adam Shecheshiv, that's someone that thinks? Meaning, is he just a person that is robotically going through his actions in the morning? He's half asleep and therefore he's not really paying attention, and he doesn't give much thought to the essence of the mitzvah of talis. Or is he someone that is going to go beyond that and is going to become a person who's a cheshiv? He thinks about that which he is doing. Now let's think about it. What exactly is this person thinking about at the time that he's wrapping himself with his talis? If he has the proper thoughts, then it would seem to be that his thoughts should be the way we're about to describe. Since that we hold that the mitzvahs that a person performs require kavanah, intention, you have to be intending to perform the mitzvah that you're involved with. Therefore, at the time that a person is wrapping himself in the talis, they should have in mind mekayim and mitzvahs esei deraisa, that they are fulfilling a positive commandment. Nisbainin bidvar harei hazar kodesh kosov. Let's think about the words of the Zohar that we already mentioned. The 613 mitzvahs are advice of how we're going to get close to Hashem. If that's the case, a person wraps himself in his talis every day, shavua, every week. Zeshanim rabbas, for many years already. Imagine if you're listening to this and you are married already for 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, and you've been wrapping yourself in a talis for the last 15, 20 years of your life, every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. That means you have tens of thousands of times that you put your talis on you. Then how come a person, when he wraps himself in the talis, doesn't feel the kirvas Hashem, doesn't feel the closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu? that he's supposed to develop and he's supposed to bring about miroiv kia mitzvos atifas batalis, from the majority and the enormous amount of times that he wraps himself in a talis. And we're going to leave off with this question. If every mitzvah that a person does is supposed to bring them one step closer to Hashem and make them feel the bond between their neshama and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so if you have the right intention when you do a mitzvah of talis, if you think to yourself, that's what I'm doing, then how come a person puts on the talis thousands of times in their life and they don't feel kirvas Elokim, closest to Hashem? It must mean that something is missing, something drastically is missing in the way in which we are keeping the mitzvahs. And that is the purpose of this sefer, to teach us how to take the mitzvahs that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us and find a way to use them to bring ourselves closer to Hashem. Have a wonderful day.